保险起见啊，我把那个第2章这次很快速的过一遍。剧情我不怎么看，就如果剧情选项有点不一样啊，我可以看一下。现在应该第3章，对我把那个感觉第2章你不能欺负那个 Alfred， 不能欺负。其实他欺负我，但是你不能欺负他。To load this， yes， 没问题没问题。其实他欺负我，但没办法。迅速过一遍啊。选项可以选的不一样一点。要补东西的话，其实这张还是有点麻烦。能不能把路干掉，其实都会不一样。你有机会把它干掉，有机会失败。反正除了极个别的以外，我保持跟前一次一样，尽量保持一样。
Yes.
My name is Jack.
Has spent here. For
Oh, so
good. Now I can't eat him. I need to. You're coming.
Documents 应该有挺多的。
Huh? Mother will be proud. Now,
烟熏的时候就没事了，在自动存档。这里是不要紧的，但再过去可能就会有问题了。这里可以存个档，不是必须，但可以存个档。看到这里还能往右按，我猜档应该挺多，一共有几个档？12个档。因为它一共有这个3本书呢，档多一点我觉得也没啥，甚至可以99个，但是这都是想象，这部分是不能快进的，所以这就是为什么我现在要把这东西确认一下，为了保证不要有3周目，2周目可以有，3周目都行。Two tone whistle。
Good. He hasn't seen you.
啊，虽然不能快进了。
Who is he? A whip. That's what he is. A whip. That means he's someone bad. I told you about people like him, remember?
is he a priest?
Almost. He's a monk. Although not an ordinary one. Maybe an official for someone important. I don't like this one bit.
He looks nice though.
much you want to know about the world out there, but for now, we must stay hidden. And never trust a man of God. Least of all his compassion. You'll either end up in a monastery or at the gallows. Get down.
Easy now, it's just someone little. No need to be afraid.
I'm going to follow him. You go home and wait for me, little cub.
这还可以不拿了是吧？不拿会怎么样？不试一下？这种是感觉拿了对后面也影响也不大吧？不拿试一下吧？耶、
Mother?
有人在看你。
What's that mound over there? I should take a look.
Fuck you, Yarms。所以有些时候看起来很自由，其实并不自由。剧情就给你锁住了。尸体我就不跑了。这里确定的，这段剧情逃不了。
Don't move. We... Bloody outlaw. Where's the baby? Did you eat it?
Boat.
I don't have the
Right. What's this? What do you... He took the baby. I saw him. He's the only...
Wolves.
A monk? Yeah.
What?
He...
Please. Jack.
Will you? You're a good...
If you want your silly...
For now, I had... The monk had crossed a small...
可以选这个试一下。
By now, the girl's sobs had ceased. She had fallen asleep on her father's shoulders. The water was icy, and it hurt. At one point, the boy slipped and fell. I considered my options, but standing in the middle of a stream hardly allowed for a quick escape.
Ah, Yarms，嗨嗨嗨。
He slapped my hand away and pushed himself up. When we reached the bank, he was drenched and shook bitterly. He gave me a nasty glare while I was already searching the ground. There were no hoof prints on this side of the stream.
这两条路其实结果是一样的，没有什么一定会败北啊什么的。
What is it?
He got us...
Did...
Oh.
That's all right.
No.
Haven't I? See?
然后这里不
You
要
stay where...
不要用这个 slingshot，
And no tricks.
不要射他头。否则他会对你很不开心的。不能射他，原来是这儿，这儿不能射他。 你直接去拿书不就好了？他应该也会发现的。哦，拿回来了。
Ha.
Soon I will know it all by heart， 这才是正解是吧？然后呢 ？Let him sleep. Girl 呢？
Huh? What is it? Did you hear something?
啊，这样去看那个 Don't be scared, shake head. The fog is lifting. Shake head.
I don't like you. Tell me, why do you care about your book so much? Wait, where is it? You sneaky thief. I knew it. You just want to rob us.
You took it first.
You're an animal. You don't even know what it is.
The Lord and King of all France, Charles the Great, has spent 7 long years fighting in Spain. He has conquered the highlands and the plain. Before him, not a single fort remains.
What are you rambling on about?
It's from the book.
How do you know this? You're an animal.
Can't you
Not
read?
an animal. I'm a hunter.
A hunter? What do you hunt?
Boar, duck, deer.
So you are an outlaw. No one's allowed to hunt deer except for the king.
The king?
Hey, you see that? Over there in the fog. There is something there.
他反正还是要偷袭你，结果是一样的。但这次你知道没有用 sling shot 来射的，反正好感度想积累是不可能的。对，偷偷走到你背后，拿出一把小锤子是吧？
What is it?
哎，这是
Deer. It broke through the ice and died.
哦，他没有拿到小锤子
Children!
啊，真的没有，他这次没有拿到小锤子。
Martha?
哦，那看来是对的。
We met in the forest.
我靠，这里还会有细节变化的，有点意思。那我越来越期待二周目了。
Baby.
But we won't go.
来这个地方啊，选择要快，选择要快，你才能选更多选
I've
项。
known you lived this.
Don't
选择慢的时间就不够了。
Will you be able to get work soon?
Hard to say. People don't usually hire a new master builder in winter. Too cold to stir in the water. Sometimes you get lucky, but not this year. Some time ago, I had work the offer.
What happened?
Irish war.
You can do better than to build churches.
Well, I worked on one once. That was good work.
Thank you,
I
Jack.
won't ramble on now. But if you ask Martha, she'll tell you everything about it.
You know, a man,
No,
women, it is...
is
No. All I can say is, I raised him alone in this cave, outside of town law. Just us and the forest.
how do you get by?
We hunt, we gather. It works well enough for us two to survive. You can thank Jack for the meal, by the way. My little cub caught his first deer today, all by himself.
I'm impressed. Eat well, children. You'll need your strength.
And so do you, Master Builder. Go on, tuck.
When they're asleep.
I told you that...
It's true, but I advise...
What?
Because
Then
think
这张其实不长啊，但你看怎么快也就只能感觉快个时间减少40%的样子，还是挺长的。你看这也就挖了15分钟了，上一张可能是25到30分钟。
we may be...
the living must take care of the living.
Yes.
所以一周目反而可以玩的细一点。See a castle, don't to leave。啊，这里就有区别了，是吗？是出去呢还是不出去？原来如此。
That night,
Called a deal, you ran to a builder, gave up free. Oh, tolerated you. 原来如此，这里就有区别了。这样应该是可以的，这样应该是可以的。这最关键的东西。You're looking forward to finally leaving the forest. Caught the deer and killed it for dinner. You ran into Tom Builder and his family. Looking forward to finally leaving the forest. Found information, live and outlaw. 下一个应该第3章了是吧？第3章记得要干什么来着？好像可以耍个流氓呢。Steal from bishop at every opportunity. To be able to unlock this chapter 6, you need to take the bishop hays and apples now. Hays and apples 可以拿的。You want to deliver the letter to. OK。3重点来了 ，Chapter 3, The Conspiracy。不能过去了。
My brother is as stubborn as you are sometimes.
这 brother 不会是
Bishop has to see this letter.
Francis 吧 ？Pony shouldn't be here. 我靠，这段好长啊！心理活动描写的真复杂了。Palace door 就是 Palace 吗？啊，又重复了是吧？原来如此。啊，这还。
I may lead only a small cell, but that does not mean my matters are of less importance. The bishop might be watching. I'd better stay on the path. The bishop might be watching.
这个就是 Apple 是吧？
My pony needs to be fed soon. Should I take some?
啊，这可以选的是吧？就可以偷东西
I。will take just a couple.
这个就是 thieving。A couple of apples.
I already took some.
I already took some. I shouldn't take too many.
Who am I to approach the bishop at dusk like a thief?
Cut down trees.
My pony should be fed.
对 ，take handful of
My
hay.
pony needs to be fed.
这里还真的很自由，你可以拿也可以不拿。
I already took some. Better leave the. The bishop might be watching.
这过得去？过不去了，进吧。
Oh, why must I be so nervous? I trust Francis. He knows about these things.
How can I help you?
Servant should not have disturbed you.
I have come to see the bishop.
Who may I tell the bishop is visiting?
哇，这种问题确实难啊。
I am Philip of Gwynedd.
本名说了，他可能就根本就不理你是哪个鸟人。
And what, may I tell Bishop Walerin, is the reason?
但问题是你这个 pride 你现在还没当呢，你选
The
哪个呢？
bishop insists that I ask.
Don't tell it.
I am afraid I can only tell the bishop himself.
The bishop wishes to know beforehand.
In this case, we will have to make an exception.
Wait here.
Ask Bishop Warren for support. 再点一下。
Did I not tell you to wait?
Oh,
Come in. The bishop will see you now.
The Bishop. 这个就是 The Bishop， 怎么也是秃头？
Philip of Gwynedd.
The Right Reverend Bishop Walerin by God.
Wailer 是本名是吧？
Please, sit down.
thank you, Right Reverend.
好他妈暗呢。
Please, call me Walerin.
Wailer。
It seems you were a little impatient. But of course, there is nothing wrong with eagerness.
Eagerness。
I hear you've done good work at that little cell in the forest.
I'm surprised you know about it.
As bishop, I am the ex officio abbot of Kingsbridge. So, I am bound to take an interest.
Well, God has blessed us in St. John.
I wish God would confer similar blessings on Kingsbridge Priory. Tell me, Prior Philip, what brings you here at such a late hour? Timothy said that you will only tell me.
啊，那个是 Timothy 是吧？ 哇，你这个真的是。
Please, I hope you are not nervous. Take all the time you need.
Thank you.
Casually mention the new king. Casually mention the 这是哪个我都不知道，右边的什么东西啊？
Do you know him well?
As bishop, I am much involved in politics. Though, of course, the church can never be involved enough. Bartholomew is a stubborn man. He is
Bartholomew 还
opposed
真
to
念
any
Mew。
suggestions from me, and I am his bishop.
I heard the same about the Earl of Gloucester.
How do you know of this? Ah, your brother Francis is working for Earl Robert of Gloucester, is he not? Did he tell you?
哇，妈。
Yes, Francis mentioned this to me. He is indeed working for the Earl of Gloucester.
But why are you bringing up politics? Tell me, Philip, why are you here?
这里不用选了吧？
Was I wrong to come to you, my bishop? Maybe I should have taken the letter to the Sheriff of Shiring.
Eustace is ungodly, arrogant, grasping and corrupt. So are all sheriffs. Philip, how did you get this letter?
I found it among Prior James's documents in Kingsbridge. I am staying there for a few days.
Prior James. May he rest in peace. Did he not order everything to be burned?
You know about this?
Sub-Prior Remigius mentioned it once.
I asked them not to burn James's books. The brothers agreed.
Well, and there you found the letter.
Yes.
Timothy, leave us. And did you find anything else?
No, just the letter. The messenger carrying it had an accident and died near Kingsbridge.
And your brother Francis told you about it?
No.
Philip, you already told me you have talked with him about this. From the letter I see the messenger was employed by your brother's master. That is why it is understandable that you would want to protect him. But there is no need to lie to me.
A war would cost so many lives.
God thunders wondrously with his voice.
He does great things that we cannot comprehend. The Book of Job. But this is not the work of God, but of Earl Bartholomew.
You are truly the man I have heard so much about. I will call on friends of mine. Pray for us that we can put an end to Bartholomew's plan before it is too late. You did a brave thing for our church, Brother Philip. A brave thing indeed. You'll go back to Kingsbridge Priory now and forget about the sheriff, won't you?
I will.
And, don't speak of this to anyone there.
I shan't.
Return to Kingsbridge.
Such a grand palace, all for the glory of God. We should leave. I'd better feed her before we leave.
Feed.
There you go.
这马怎么吃苹果？直接咬吗？
You're still hungry, aren't you?
然后再喂它这个什么？
Here.
成就已解锁，帮助一个老朋友。哎，那，一旦帮助了你，不是达不成那个了吗？对不对？Take care of your pony 啊，是的。If you tell Francis you want to deliver the letter， 是一定要偷的吧 ？It's required. Also, if you want to fly a tuck, try becoming a knight. 有意思，继续。
Time to leave, old friend.
Time to leave, old friend. 然后视角切换，从 Philip 切换到另外一层 The Cave 啊，回来了。
Did you pack enough food?
Mother.
It will be a while before you get to eat smoked venison again.
Yeah.
Venison.
I took some.
Anyone seen Martha?
She said she had to piss.
All right. I'll go get her.
You're a mason too, right?
Uh-huh.
So, what have you built so far? I'm sure Jack would love to hear about your work.
Houses. I mostly carve rocks.
可以行动了是吧
That must be hard work.
？Venison 是鹿肉啊，这个 Mason 是有石匠的意思，所以而且这个名字或者姓应该不算罕见，其实有历史底蕴在里面。有人在哭？
Tell me, how are you getting along?
Fine.
我操！
You know, you don't have to be afraid of me.
这游戏自由度有点可以。Our last night.
I think I'll go and look for Tom.
他走了。There she is。等一下。
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll get along with them.
来吧。
They're looking for you.
I don't want to leave. It's so dangerous out there. I don't want to get robbed again.
I've got a slingshot.
I've got a slingshot.
Maybe you could teach me how to use it.
I will.
I will.
Papa usually protects me. But he can't always be around. He needs to take care of himself too.
You need to learn to defend yourself.
I want to, but I'm still so small. And I want to stay here where it's safe.
你确定这个没有诅咒的含义的吗 ？Insist， 坚持要教他那个是吧
Come. Not just yet. Let me stay here just a little longer.
Oh, you Saracens, feel the wrath of Charles the Great.
耶，什么东西都能射了吗？哇，好快！有用吗？要不射一下他？啊，不是射他是吧？是把这个给他看。有用吗？啊，看来这是要给的是吧？啊，这对，怪不得拿这东西，这东西肯定要给他。
This knight is Charles the Great. He will protect you.
所以一开始不拿你也没事儿，这里也可以拿，可以再把它拿起来。第二张不拿也可以。
You are. Together you are brave and smart and will never give up.
All right. I have to stay steadfast. Thank you, Jack.
Come on. We're going on a great quest.
看一下这段应该是必经的路线。然后呢，啊，又来了是吧？但正好这里。
On our way, I told Martha the names of my trees.
Trees.
There was the birch, Jerusalem, and the oaks, Alexandria and Byzantium. When I pointed out Rome, she laughed and named an apple tree Southampton. The farther we walked, the merrier she became, christening all the new trees Winchester, Bath, Salisbury, while I grew quieter and quieter. Finally, we arrived at a large road. This heads towards Shiring, Tom said. The strangest name of them all.
Shiring. 啊，要选了是吧？只能选这个。I left the forest. 这不能没有别的东西能选吗？你现在又不能飞，你这点的鸟也没用。啊，就只能走大路了。
By noon, we had reached the edge of town.
Edge of town.
Mother gave us some dry prunes to chew while she argued with Tom whether we should head directly to town or past the palace of the so-called bishop.
哇，不会吧
Tom was hopeful to find work at the palace, but Mother seemed uneasy.
Palace so-called bishop， 这里要选了是吧 ？Mother 是不喜欢 bishop 的，所以两条路了。这条路就是 we went to the bishop， 然后这呢 we headed towards town。town 在哪儿 ？town 就是 Shiring 了，绕远路了。这算是绕远路，这算直接走路。绕远路感受一下。
As we approached the building, Tom noticed a cold in Mother's eyes. Though she had agreed to accompany him to the bishop, she had remained quiet about her true feelings, while Tom didn't see it fit to ask. Gradually, the palace came into view. A servant to the Bishop of Shiring agreed to talk to Tom. He was hesitant, but not unwilling to hire a master builder for the winter. His expression changed, though, when he noticed Mother and me. "I am sorry," he said, not unkindly. "Maybe the Earl of Shiring will hire you. His castle is nearby, and I heard he may be in dire need of people like you." He smiled encouragingly, then sent us off, claiming his bishop had business to attend to at Kingsbridge Priory.
啊，往这儿走是 sharing， 往这儿走是，反正目标都是这儿的，最后的目标都是这儿。我不知道原作走的是哪条路线，感觉是往下走。The Castle of Bartholomew， 这太难读了吧 ，sharing， 总算亮了一点了。好，这好像是，好像是另外一个主要角色 ，William。
I'm willing to forgive your mistake if you accept my offer now.
This is all about family honor to you, isn't it? Perhaps I should tell you about my mother. She was a happy person who loved to laugh and tell stories. But father made her miserable. Oh, he's not a bad man, but solemn and strict. She hated him so much she died from it.
Are you saying you don't like me?
You're so self-centered. You never think about anyone else's feelings. You have no refinement, and you can barely read. What were you expecting?
One day you will see that you are wrong, and then I won't be so forgiving.
怎么上来就得跟他吵架呀？好，到了。
All right. Let's hope it's true and the Earl needs us.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Alfred, keep an eye out. I'll be right back. And boys, try to get along.
An eye out for what?
Papa wants him to look for things that are broken.
Some people don't know they need a mason until you show them.
Papa could fix their walls or build a house. One man can build an entire house? I want to see.
Learn what you can, but don't stray too far.
Ugh. Why won't anyone just give me something to eat?
OK， 这我觉得可以存个档。啊，当然不。哎，啊，可以。刚刚应该还是在这个切换的过程中。存档，继续。Gatehouse， 东西还挺多。这是 Cross Yard， 这边呢 ，Cross Yard 啊一样。Well。
Jack, be careful. Don't get too close. Stay sharp, Jack. People are rarely what they seem. See that knight over there? What does he look like to you? He may seem harmless, but he is still someone who chose battle over any other work. Just because we are out of the forest, that doesn't mean there are no wolves about.
Hello, Jack. Have you ever been to a castle before? No. Castles are very safe places. People don't rob you so fast.
Mother told me stories about castles, about knights and princesses.
Oh, like what?
Like the one about Tristan and Isolde. They drank a potion and had to love each other for 3 years.
I know that one. Jack, do you think there's a princess in this castle? It would be so nice to see a real princess one day.
Oh, boys like him.
Hey, boy, come here.
Hey, boy, come here.
Say, what do you think about Tom?
我操，还能问你这个问题 ？He's big.
He's nice.
Well, let me tell you something.
啊，你也不是新生呢。
He may seem nice, but he really doesn't care about anyone but himself. Whatever you do, he doesn't care. He'll just drag you into his own misery. So take my advice. If you and your mother want to stay, you better learn to shut up and put yourself second.
Shut up.
That's all I'm saying.
这里已经非常口音有点重了。Shut up 读来了。Alfred thinks Tom doesn't care about him. 那肯定不是的，肯定不是。这个是老爹跟儿子。这个老爹也许对这个 Alfred 肯定不会跟对谁来呢？对这个 Jack 一样亲。那是这个年龄对你不亲反而是亲，对你太亲了你就要小心了。要小心让哥哥来看看了。走。哦，这不会就是 Tom 吧？不是吧 ？Peace。
William Hamley is an idiot. I wouldn't marry him either. She deserves someone better. Such a very bright and charming girl.
我在哪儿
She's an arrogant one, just like her father.
Don't say that. It's not arrogance.
Don't say
It's
that.
ability. You have to be like that if you want people to respect you.
I agree. She will do fine. It's the Earl's son I'm more worried about. To think that coward is set to be next in line.
At least he knows how to order people around.
Right. What a brat.
哦，我看到了，这是 Martha 是吧？这个是 Martha，这是 Alfred。哦，是这样的是吧 ？Cross 一哦，我在这儿呢，这么小一个，是这样。回来之后可以那个 walk up the wall gatehouse or like a cave, not like a huge pile of rocks. 哎啊，真的走上来了，一下走到这儿了，然后呢？哦，这样的话就可以跟 Knight 聊天了是吧？因为走上来了 ，walk the wall， 我靠，有意思，这样可以自己探索的。Go back down， 那过来跟他聊天，干嘛？不能点 Knight。啊，不过这里可能有点 painful 了，他一步一步走过来，跟这个闲庭信步一样，还出现个图标。这段倒稍微有点蛋疼。这是 Knight 骑士，发色都一样的，呀，这个有可能亲生的，我操，有点像啊，这有点像啊。
What is it, boy?
What is it, boy?
You just want to stand there and stare? All right then, let's see what you've got.
Let's see what you've got. Blink. Are you a knight? Blink 还行啊。
Are you a knight?
对大叔抛媚眼。
No talking. Gotta be
cheating. Blink.
Ah, reckoned you'd be as ballsy as your ginger, but my mistake. Another time, perhaps. Cheers, lad.
走了。还点吗 ？Are you a knight?
Are you a knight?
I'll be damned if I wasn't. Would have risked my life for nothing if all I was supposed to do was bake bread. Be warned, lad. Get a job that pays. Not one where you have to pay for a new horse every time someone kicks your arse. And a night costs you, especially when you're also a drunkard. Damn. If only I'd known.
Will you be fighting soon?
Why are you asking? All right, let me tell you a secret. Can you keep a secret? What color is your shite, boy? Excellent. Looks like you can keep your mouth shut after all. You want to be in on the real deal now? Then just say the words, What's your bloody secret, Catface?
What's your bloody secret, Catface? Catface 是谁啊？
What's your bloody secret, Catface?
Well put, boy. Well put. But bloody it is. We are all going to fight soon. It's for a thing called loyalty. See, all these knights are loyal to one man, and he is loyal to another. And he then is loyal to yet another, a woman, who is the rightful queen of the English. For some here, loyalty's all about coin and favours and power. But for me, it's all about whom I trust, whom I'd follow all the way to hell for all the right reasons. Going to hell together with confidence and trust. It's what's holding this world together, boy. So, you understood my little secret? Good.
Do you need a mason?
Do you need a mason?
才能问
Me? Well, these battlements could use a fresh stone or two, but apart from that, I don't know a bloody thing about building, and I don't want to. All I care about is a good sturdy wall and some hot tar to keep my enemies warm. That reminds me of a story. Want to hear a story, boy? Well, you see, I'm not just one for a good solid tarring. But back in my day, I was also quite the stealthy bastard, if I may say
这么快的
so this one time, me and my men lay siege to this castle. While both sides rested for the night,
啊，这很难拒绝的意
I
思
took my crowbar and swam over to the enemy. There was this piece of wall where the mortar had gone away, and one could easily look through the holes into their courtyard. So, what did I do? I smoothly tore a hole with my crowbar and snuck inside. Then, what you want to do is hit them where it really hurts. And that's not always the groin. In this case, it was their old well barely standing up. So, one kick, and all its rocks tumbled and covered the hole. From then on, they were without water. The shortest siege in the history of sieges. And not one man died. All because I had an eye on the wall and made good use of that well.
That's what knights do?
Knights do a lot of things, lad.
How did you end that siege again?
I looked for a wall where the mortar was gone. I kicked in their ramshackle well. Easy.
How did you end that siege again?
I looked for a wall where the mortar was gone. I kicked in their ramshackle well. Easy.
还能再问呢？啊，不能问了，不能问了。
What a strange boy.
还能再过去啊，还能 work the wall。在哪儿啊 ？Current location yard west end。我在哪儿啊？啊，从这儿过来是吧 ？To the keep tower。哦，这里东西就多了。Walk up the wall 哦 ，to the keep stable。
Are you knights?
We are? Why, you want to be like us?
Like you?
Tell you what,
Snatch us some food from the keep, and we might train you.
very good. That should be a valuable first lesson. Come on, the keep is right up there. You want to become a knight, don't you?
Keep 在哪儿 ？House。Cross the yard， 啊，就回来了是吧？这里呢连在一起。我没看到 Tom 在哪儿。House 能进去吗 ？No。哎，这不就 keep？ 啊 ，keep 的啊，往这儿走是吧？ Follow Tom。哦，这里威廉是吧？看来也是。
Watch your step, you little twit.
Little twit， 看来也不是个善茬。
Don't mind him, boy. That's just William Hamley.
Hamley.
He was hoping for a princess, but all he got was a boot.
What's he doing? Do you think he forgot something?
His dignity, perhaps?
Look, you strike me as an honest worker, but we have a right who does all the repairs for us.
Then something else, maybe? I heard rumours that there's all kinds of work here.
Well, unfortunately, it's not builders we're looking for. Actually, it's quite the opposite.
I understand.
Opposite.
Thank you for your consideration.
Destroyer.
Walk with me, boy.
那肯定要调查一下。Chicken leg 。嘿 ，so tasty 。这个偷失败了怎么样啊？肯定也不会失败，连续按几次就成功了，还能再上去。Upstairs, young knight。哦吼，你是谁啊 ？Broom man。
I'm sorry, boy. The Lady Aliena won't see any visitors.
Aliena。哦，就这样是吧 ？I want to see the lady 。怎么可能
I want to see the lady.
My, you are just as rude as her previous visitor, aren't you? All want but no manners.
Can I see her?
Can I see her?
May I see her?
May I see her?
May I?
No.
As I said already, she won't receive any more visitors today. At least not any scoundrels. Not after that Hamley boy tried to propose to her. Again. She'd rather enjoy some quiet than another wide-eyed piglet who thinks himself a minstrel. Now don't start singing, please.
Lady Aliena?
A charming young woman. She lives on top of the keep.
Like a princess?
Well, no. Although I suppose she would make a splendid queen indeed. For now, she is just the Earl of Shiring's daughter, and quite good at her role, if I may say so.
There really is a princess in that tower.
Hamley?
Yes, Percy Hamley's son, William. Now, off you go.
May I see the lady?
May I see the lady?
I told you she is not in the mood for pushy boys right now.
Pushy boys.
She prefers someone a little more pleasant. And farewell to you.
We have followers all over the south of England.
Of course. You're the Earl, after all.
A title doesn't guarantee anything, my son.
I don't understand. Is that why you sent all those letters?
We only know what's happening in the south. But Earl Robert is in the west.
Together we control the entire southwest.
Not all of it. But we have messengers in place to keep us informed about everything. Now, be quiet for a moment. I need to think.
Stop right there. I'm sorry, boy. The Lady Ali...
He doesn't look very strong. Maybe he uses a slingshot like me. 哎，你干嘛？你往哪走啊？从那儿绕过去了，绕了过去，还真绕了过去。
You there, what do you want? My father and I have important business, so go play in the yard with the other children.
还能像这样私闯民宅的？
No. The Earl is busy, boy.
没了是吧？
So, have you heard about anyone else who might need a mason?
Last summer they were building at the
这儿
monastery in Shaftesbury, but they might be finished now.
把鸡腿给他们，这样我就可以成为 knight。
Come on.
Bring us something
The keep is right up there. You want to become a knight, don't you?
What about Earl's castle?
That's up to the Earl and his steward.
I found this in the keep's kitchen. Can you teach me how to be a knight now?
Shit. Oh no.
还真偷出来了。
Shit. You can't just steal from the Earl. We were messing with you, lad. Just messing.
Put that thing away, quick. Let's pretend we didn't see it.
哦，成就已解锁，想成为骑士啊，还真的是有意思。努力成为一名骑士啊，只是努力成为一名骑士而已，他并没有说要成为一名骑士。可以努力过就行了。So tasty， 自己吃就好了。这鸡腿看起来还行啊。Stable， 那肯定要跟那个 Tom 说话。He's taking mother away from me. He's taking mother away， 哇，这句话有点多。He's taking mother away from me。啊，先来这个吧。
Alfred is angry.
What? Why?
He says you're selfish and don't care about him.
Thank you for telling me, Jack. I will talk to him later.
哦，这可以告诉他了。这个呢？这应该没用了。
Did you know there's a princess living here?
Well, I heard the Earl has a daughter, but that's about it.
OK， 那还得说话 ，follow Tom。
Even a fool can see these buildings need work. If the Earl's not worrying about his stalls and his kitchens, it might be something else.
What do you need work for?
It pays. It buys shelter and clothing and we don't have to starve. Not everyone can live in a forest, boy.
No?
No. People need to be around people. And for that, things have to be set in stone. Like the laws in towns, or rents, or wages. If everyone did whatever they liked, things would get very bad very quickly.
They refused you.
Oh, just because work rarely falls into one's lap, that doesn't mean there is none. I'll give this place a look over while you tell your mother to be patient.
Did you know there's a princess living here?
Well, I heard the Earl has a daughter, but that's about it.
What are you looking for?
Something to convince the Earl that keeping things the way they are won't do for long. Could be something small, like washed out mortar or a loose column. Yeah, I need to see the hole before I can carve the rock.
Tom needs work. I must keep an eye for things to repair.
Can't you work somewhere else?
Not if we want to eat tonight.
What do you need?
It pays. Not every...
No?
No. I'm going to talk to some people. You just keep an eye out. And if you see something I can fix, let me know.
好 ，help Tom find work， 看这是主线，这个是主线。你甚至可以把这个鸡腿不会要给他了，这鸡腿你不会要给 Alfred， 看一下，确认一下。Tower of Earth's Castle。 Tower of Earth's Castle 应该就是那个吧 ，Tower 那个就是 Tower。
There is one. What? There is a princess here.
Oh, show me.
这个就是 Princess， 一只大狗。
My lady.
Matthew.
Yes, Matthew.
There are 2 children downstairs, desperately wanting to see you.
Children?
A rather cheerful little girl, and an annoying boy.
Well, considering that it is my role to tend to my father's guests, I believe I can see them.
Your father let you renounce a wedding. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you declined this as well.
But a cheerful little girl?
And an annoying boy.
We will get along. You may bring them up.
原来如此，你要把这个 Martha 带来就可以上来了，就只是一小段故事，可能也会有个成就。艾丽呢
Oh, it's you.
It's you.
I noticed you and your parents from my window. What can I do for you?
Are you the princess?
You're quite shy, aren't you? Would you like something to eat?
But they won't serve food yet.
They do what I tell them. I will have Matthew get you some bread.
Yes, please. Where's your mother?
My mother died.
Aren't you sad?
I was, but that was a long time ago. My brother Richard can't even remember her.
My mother's dead too.
When did she die?
Last week.
Oh. Who's that woman with you then?
That's Ellen. She's Jack's mother.
And where's your father?
这段干脆
He
不说
doesn't
话，
have one.
有时候不说话反而是
Well,
正经。
everyone's got a father. Did he die too?
不说。
Did he run off? Some men are such beasts.
Leave me alone.
That's all right. You don't have to tell me. Come on, I want to show you something.
像之前那个 Philip 在开会 debate 的时候，你可以选择就是让时间跑完，它不是一段时间你一定要选个选项，你不选完选项就是 time up 了嘛。你可以所有选项全部都不选，就是我一句话不说，让别人来讨论。
Wow. All
还
the
有这么个
people
选项
look。so small. Like little mice. You must be up here every day.
I used to, but nowadays I try to hold myself back.
Why?
We are about to make some great enemies.
Great enemies.
If our first assault fails, they may want to lay siege to our castle, so I will have to get used to staying up here for a long while. I suppose this view will bore me soon enough. Till then, I'm trying to keep it special.
And you're sharing it with us. I don't think that I'll ever get bored by this.
Come on, let's go back down. Matthew will take you to your parents.
The princess told me the Earth is expecting an attack.
How did it go?
Oh, she was so pretty. Don't you agree, Jack?
Help Tom find work. Is expecting an attack. 这 attack 要告诉谁呢 ？Tom need work， 给他吧。他不是饿了吗？掏出一根鸡腿。
Where did you get that?
Just eat it.
Just eat.
I can see we're going to be good friends.
好，这应该结束了。好，成功了，各色朋友成就一列组，就是和这个成为阿尔弗雷德的朋友 ，Alfred。吃一口鸡腿，然后把鸡腿放到后面去，这感觉又应该去找 Knight 了。Gatehouse. Tom needs work. Words like a 什么 ravine. A ravine, so straight and even. Must be hard to find stone like that. 主线肯定是找工作，但另外那个怎么办呢？另外呢怎么做呢？所以你要拿那个来问他。
Who are you going to attack?
No one. Me and my mates we're just here for the beer.
Is anything broken here?
Well, these battlements could use a fresh stone or two, but apart from that...
Fresh stone. 找谁呢 ？Tom. Princess told me this. Knight's house.
No, it's a secret. I should tell nobody but Tom.
啊，这样的是吧 ？Nobody but Tom。但你也找不到活，算了，感觉只能靠这个了。可能这是主线。
Lady Aliena is expecting an attack.
An attack? So the Earl is planning to go to battle. That's very helpful, Jack. Now, why don't you help me find some damage to the castle? The Earl might not want to fight if his defenses are in bad shape.
哦，这就连在一起了。那问题哪儿有这个哪儿有地方？哦，这个是吧？哦，这好像有一个。这里不是有个弱点吗 ？One of the walls looks broken。一旦呢？啊，做了 ，OK，可以。呀，这意外的还挺那个啊，还挺写实派的啊。
There is a wall without mortar.
If that's true, you have
Mortar
a
smith.
very keen eye. Now, see if you can spot any more damage.
See you can if you can spot Tom needs work. I must keep an eye out for things to repair. 啊，还需要别的东西？这不还有吗？这一个还不够是吗？这个一般大家来找茬了，这是。不是，再过去没用了，再过去没用，别过去了。House 不可能的，这里有一处，这外面我不记得，哎，左边有没有？这是主线任务，反正至少那个阿尔弗雷德那个活已经搞定了，那你搞定了就行。哎，没有别的地方啊？哦，城墙上是吧？城墙上应该有啊。这不是可以吗？这应该可以，这一块不是有点烂了吗？对 ，OK， 这个差不多，2处应该够了吧？2个火还不够，够了吧 ？Tom， 这应该可以了。
The battlements are broken.
I noticed that already. Now, see if you can spot one more.
哦 ，one more， 还要 one more， 3个。Tom needs work. Tom needs work. To the keep. 这里应该没啥用吧 ？Cross the yard. Gate house. 这里还能走过去吗？走不过去了。啊，那凭直觉的话，大门口是吧？但这还行啊，这好像没什么坏啊。看起来挺新的，啊！我看到了，这儿，这应该对了，这一块很明显掉下来，对了吧？对了，哈，可以了，对了 ，The wire is ramshackle，OK。硬生生把一本这个小说搞成 RPG 了，现在不算一本，可能3本。出版时间其实很早，1990几年。作者现在好像已经50多岁还是60多岁了。
Very good, Jack.
友情客串了一个 Cantor 是吧？在那个 Philip 那张。就训练合唱团的那位。
Very good job, son.
Son.
Now come along. You deserve to see if it works.
什么东西？
Look, I'd like to give you work, but we don't need you.
I just hope you're not expecting a siege soon.
Why do you say that?
Your defences are in bad repair.
Be specific, man.
The mortar in your walls has come away in places. This leaves an opening for a crowbar, and once there's a hole, it's easy to pull the entire wall down.
Anything else?
Yeah, the keep has an undercroft with a wooden door. If I were attacking the keep, I'd go through that door and start a fire in the stores.
And if you were the Earl, how would you prevent that?
I'd have a pile of stone ready shaped and a supply of sand and lime for mortar. And a mason standing by ready to block up that doorway in times of danger.
Matthew, may I have a word with you?
Well, we have a home. For now. Is that all right for you all?
Of course.
Alfred?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're a builder. I think you have a say in it too.
It's fine with me.
Grab your things, everyone, and follow me. It's time we put a roof over our heads.
And thus Tom Builder had finally found work. Little did we know then that it wouldn't last for long.
好，结了。The Pillars of the Earth from the Ashes, Chapter 3, The Conspiracy. You successfully asked Bishop Warren for help. You told Bishop Warren about Francis' involvement. 啊，搞了半天还是告诉他了，两个地方应该都不能告诉他才行。You gave Martha your straw knight to help her to be brave. You and your new family reached Earth's Castle. 有些是确定的，有些是你自己选出来的。You gave Alfred something to eat and strengthened your friendship. You earned Sir Catface's trust and learned his secret. 诶，这个是有用的吗 ？Sir Catface. You didn't tell Alien about Jack's father. 诶，这难道是有关系的 ？You stole a chicken leg for the night. You helped Tom to find work in Earth's Castle. 这个如果不偷的话，你都不可能 friendship. Okay. Chapter 4. The Prior of Kingsbridge. 啊，又回来了是吧 ？Kingsbridge later that day. 啊，这里还是有印象的。
It's good you sent your brother
Milius.
to tell your flock in St. John's about your nomination. If you'd gone yourself, they might not have let you leave again.
There is a good chance I will return to St. John's after the election today.
Why so pessimistic?
Many of the brothers still want Remigius to become prior.
Philip,
Yes?
there was an incident with one of our novices.
What kind of incident?
Remigius caned him. He was bleeding all over.
He could barely walk, but walk he did. We called out for him, but he did not turn around. He never looked back.
He ran away?
He is not the first. And it wasn't the first time Brother Marcus was punished either.
Brother Marcus?
Yes, he stole my keys and food. You reported him to Remigius.
I did, but he is practically a child.
Remigius really goes too far.
Last year he hit a novice. The poor soul became deaf in 1 year.
Tell me, Philip, what will be the first thing that you do when you're elected?
We must not cane our novices.
No, no, we must not.
Deus caritas est.
拉丁语。
You cannot go in there.
Andrew.
What was that?
Who are these people?
Cantor，这个就是这本书的作者，
Hey,
给 Cantor 配音的。
step back, I say.
What is going on out there?
Knight 来了。
Soldiers? Did they start a war again? Those fools.
Philip, it's Francis. They have Francis.
Francis.
Find out what's going on. Kingsbridge Priory. OK。当然就到这儿，可以点下个了。果然可以。一共有几个我还不知道，目前只有2个了。Save progress。但愿党内无限个，或者接近无限个。OK，back to title screen。一周目呢就基本随便玩了，除了几个别的这个相对比较蛋疼的东西，就把它一口气全部结束了。因为大方向是不会变的，只是细节的部分，比如说你跟 Alfred 是关系会越来越差呢，还是说会变好？但这个并不影响最后的流程，就变好变坏会影响某些人生死啊，怎么个大局观的变化是不可能的，只是细节方面。因为毕竟原故事不是说是莫名其妙中间就分叉，原故事肯定只有一条路线，所以应该是不会这个莫名其妙就分开的。啊，后面是第6章了，难找。第4章没有任何东西吗？他写的，我感觉错过了东西。Bunch 2，啊，第4章好像真没写有什么东西，那可能就没什么东西。不见得吧。他第4章好像真没写有什么有趣的东西啊，可能也不长是吧？这章很可能是不长的，不过不管，反正我就一期一章了。